Okay, today I am with Debbie Bloyd, and she is my friend and coworker. And I wanted her to tell her story about an accidental thing that happened last week. Accidental. So you have many hats, Debbie, and you have quite a display. So I wanted you to talk about your hats so that people understand how you can help them, what you're made of,
Okay.
what you can do. But first, I wanted to share something that I wrote about you when I first started working with you. And I said, "Who is Debbie?" Okay. And these are all the things that I've come to know about you. But this was early on when I first met you, because I was trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to, what do I need to understand about Debbie so that I can help Debbie, right? Okay.
Got
So
it.
who is Debbie? Licensed realtor, mortgage broker, insurance agent, talk show host, financial advisor and coach, and friend. So
Oh,
tell us about your hat display.
okay. So I think the one that people don't know about my accidental business last week was real estate. So I have been in real estate off and on for the last 20 years. I've just never practiced. And the whole reason I got the real estate license to start with is when my kids were little, was working with a lot of new agents. So this was, 20 years ago. And they had a lot of questions about contracts and how to fill them out and what happens if this happens, what happens, that happens. Well, they don't teach you that in mortgage world class. So I became a licensed realtor then. I just never practiced enough to help them understand the transactions and the paperwork. Because a lot of times they're not filling the paperwork out right, and that hinders our transaction. So I just help them. A lot of lenders don't allow you to do both. When I became a broker, me decided it was fine if me needed to do that from time to time, but that's not going to ever be my real job. This last week, a client called me. She Googled DLB Mortgage Services, got to me, and she had questions about like a bridge loan, some way that she could have some money to buy a new house before she sold the old house. And she just had a lot of financial questions, how that was going to work. So I went out and met with her and her husband. And really, once we got talking about the money side of it, she even had more questions about real estate and how is this going to work. And so she said, "Would you just list my house? I just need to list. I already know what I want to buy. Can you just make this happen here and then take me out to that house and show me that house because I want to put a contract on it?" And so it was very simple. We weren't touring the countryside for lots of homes. She had a very finite idea of what she wanted. And so for me, it was just facilitating what she asked for. We priced the house according to what would sell fast in the market. So we ran a CMA. I know how to do all that stuff, and I help my agents do it all the time. For her, I just did all this stuff. I listed her house. I work with EXP, have for the last couple of years. So I know the paperwork. And it was a real easy deal. We priced it to sell it fast. Mm-hmm. So the first day we had it listed Monday night. By Tuesday, I started getting calls. We had 5 showings on Wednesday and took a contract. So it was super simple. It was not super complicated because she was very easy to deal with and she knew exactly what she wanted. So am I a perfect fit for everybody? Probably not, but I can make the paperwork go. I can sell a house quickly because we worked the numbers side of it. It wasn't an emotional sell like a lot of people have. So it was fun. I mean, I really enjoyed it. And since that transaction, we've had a lot of questions because the guy buying her house did not have representation. So I had to write up the contract on his behalf. He's doing a 1031 exchange. And I had to explain to her and everybody else how that was going to work and help her with the new house sale. So I'm not doing the mortgages on this loan. She is got a better deal doing with Pulte Homes up here in Dallas than she did with even me as a lender. They're giving her a lot of closing costs. That's how these new builders work. So I'm helping her with that paperwork, but I'm only dealing with the real estate in this transaction. Again, I can only do one side or the other.
Yeah, so when you told me this story, when you dropped by and you told me that you'd accidentally sold a home, I was intrigued because I thought, when I heard the whole story, we have moved, the Schraders have moved so much through different states throughout time. And that was one thing that we didn't have. That was an element that we were missing in a number of our moves, were simple things like what kind of loans we could have gotten, or any of these things that being a mortgage lender would know, being a financial advisor and coach. All of these little things would have helped us in different moves at different times. So
Sure.
that's golden. So I wanted people to hear that story and to understand what they get whenever they sign up with Debbie Bloyd, because
They get a little bit more than they bargained for.
yes.
Um,
So,
so on the next side of that, on the mortgage side of that with Anna, she did not have enough money pulled out of her investment accounts to be able to qualify for the next house. So I got on the phone with her financial planner, and because I know the mortgage business, I was able to run the numbers with her before so that she didn't have to be denied. She would have been denied had she just called the Pulte Home people by herself, because she needed more income than what her Social Security showed. So we just had to bump up her investment amount. So I talked to that financial planner, and we talked planner to planner. It was really easy. So no, I don't want all of the business. I just want to be able to help the clients that ask for my help. I don't ever plan on selling houses full time. I like the mortgage business.
well, it sounded like a seamless transaction, right? Things just kind of fell into place.
It was.
Very helpful for Anna. So tell me then, I'm assuming you're not stopping mortgages then to do real estate.
No, I mean, if I can help people when they call, I'd love to. But I work with a lot of real estate agents, and I want to assure them that I'm going to keep doing mortgages with their clients. I'm very loyal. I'm not going to step on anyone else's toes. I'm not going to try to take anybody's clients. I just want to help the clients that come to me the best that I can.
Well, you just know stuff, Debbie, right? So I appreciate that.
Hope so.
I appreciate
so.
that. Okay, any last thoughts?
No, I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for all the work that they have sent my way. We are super busy right now at DLB Mortgage Services. I have a staff now, and you're part of that staff. We're all really busy. We have about 30 loans going on, and refinance and purchase money and reverse mortgages. So we're still doing the same things we've done for 20 years. And doing them all over the state now. So even though I have an office in Dallas and an office in College Station, I travel to Austin and Houston to sign up clients and to work with them in their homes still. So I guess I want everyone to know I'm working full time all the time, 7 days a week, and I can meet your clients anywhere and talk anytime.
Awesome. Well, I will make sure to get the number on here so they can contact you directly, and you pick up all hours of the night.
I do.
Do you sleep at all?
Yeah, the kids are in college, so I have plenty of time on my hands now. So I work weekends, holidays, whatever. I just answer the phone.
Okay. All righty. Well, thank you for doing this interview with me, Debbie. And I'm sure we covered everything. So we will put some more videos out there so people can understand a little bit more of how you can serve them. And thank you again, and we'll talk later.
Thanks, Carmen.